February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Officers. And with that I say hello everyone, and welcome back to Pheonix Wright, the Ace Attorney, where we are still doing this Emma Sky case, or the Lana Sky case, rather. We managed to find out some little things last time. Still not fully realized, but we found out that there is someone. Let me bring out the report card. There is someone with the car number 7777777, right? That came in at 4:20. Nice. But we have no idea who that is. They're saying it's a high card or a high what the Joe Dog deceased. Oh yeah, that was the serial killer. Interesting to have him over here. And Neil Marshall as well, the prosecutor who was murdered 2 years ago, and his Jake Marshall's brother. And I'm pretty sure also going to be related to the Angel Star, right? I have almost no doubt in my mind that the reason why these two walked together was because of this guy. And also Bruce Goodman is dead. The only one that we know that's high in the police area is Damon Gunt. Did Damon Gunt kill Bruce Goodman? Why? Why would he? We have no idea. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Well, at least you guys didn't get someone that was innocent banned bars and given the death penalty. At least it was literally the serial killer, I think. From the way that it's going, Joe Dog is the serial killer. And he was just very, very good at hiding his tracks. The only one time that he didn't hide his tracks that well was when he got baited by Neil Marshall. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dog killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Yeah, Pheonix. Where were you? Were you living under a rock? Studying for your law degree or something? It's kind of funny. Lana wanted the dog convicted so badly. That's why she used me. And that's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean at what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dog's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dog tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Ah, that's why. The true victim was going to be Emma. But Marshall got in the way. So that means you... Yes, I was a witness in the Joe Dog trial. But I didn't see that one coming. I did. I read the files. What do you mean you didn't see that one coming? It literally says witnesses. Pheonix, you gotta read more. Come on. And it seems everything is somewhat related to this incident. What was it labeled again? The SL9 incident? Yep, the name of everyone connected to this trial is listed in here. All that's left is to figure out just what role everyone plays in this. Just what role everyone else or everyone is playing in this case. If we search hard enough, I think we'll find our answers. But what exactly did or didn't Lana do? I'm not sure I want to know everything. We We owe our entire success in court today to this tape. Yeah, well, like, this tape was great. At first I thought it was a joke, but it turned out to be a goldmine of evidence. Yeah, like one... They do say... Well, no, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, what is a tape if not 1,000 images, right? So that means like you have 1,000,000 words in there stuck. Most of it is like useless knowledge, but like a lot of it was very useful to know. I counted a total of 5 clues in it. It also gave the blue badges some publicity. Of the negative sort, that is. Ooh. I think I'm pretty sure slept on the locker when Marshall was stashing his bloody coat. I guess that blood wasn't Mr. Goodman's after all. Nope, just an overly zealous patrolman. So there wasn't a murder at the police department at 5:15 in the end. I wonder what's going on to what's going to happen to Officer Marshall now. Well, he's behind bars, I think, right? Still, we don't know what this jar is pretty fragile. Looks like it's about to break apart. What do you mean about to? It's already broken. I mean, again. This piece was found in Detective Goodman's evidence locker. What that means it is somehow related to the other incident. I have no idea how this jar is gonna be related to the Joe Dark killings. Like, literally. Also, isn't this just like... Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be standing like this, right? What is that? What is this thing? I'm so confused by the layout of this jar. Because this makes me think that that's where it's like supposed to be sitting on, you know? Maybe there used to be like another piece of wood here that keeps it like a little bit more like that. Other way around. There you go, like this. Because then it's like level, you know? So that it keeps this level, it touches both this and this. What could have been inside there? It could have been like almost like a terrarium kind of thing, you know? Like a bit of dirt, a bit of water and stuff. So plants could come out, but that would be weird. And it doesn't look dirty enough for that. It could also be like the opposite way. If it had like another thing over here, it could be standing like this as well. If it also has like one over here. We're missing one piece over there. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't think we talked with her about... Okay, never mind. The other ones are not necessary. Okay, funny that we can see the locker like that. Interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister... I'm thinking like... Is thunderstorms not normal in spring seasons? Like, I'm reaching that time frame, right? I'm like in mid-January currently. And we're having a lot of storms. Well, a lot. I just had one today. The other one was like a week or 2 away. Maybe not that common, never mind. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her walk. And then suddenly... This terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seems like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. And then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out, and suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. Permanent picture? Let's see, what happened after the incident? I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why Lana why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean proving bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly, so Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yeah. Pheonix! We've been over this! Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumor about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. That's the reason why Edgeworth has the rumor about using bogus evidence. It's because Lana gave him bogus evidence once. I mean, if I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true, even though he may have not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today. She must not have been able to face up what she did, especially not to Emma. Well, what did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Doc knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Also, I love his onion hair style of Joe Dog. It looked like he had just like the you know the flush bag greasy mafia look. I thought it was that, but no, he has. It's the funniest pointy beard I've ever seen in my life. It reminds me of a hairdo you can give the Lana in Final Fantasy XIV. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Wait, did I miss something? I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. You must have been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. Well, that's understandable. You were really, really young. Like, holy moly. She still is very young. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I would become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. Or something puzzling? There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but why was he being chased by a prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. J-Dog had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in by questioning? You mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Oh, because the detective's offices and the questioning rooms are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. What? That is news to me, and me as well. After the Joe Dog case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? I better go have another talk with her then. You're not telling me everything, lady. Anyway, should we go everywhere else or should we go to the detention center first? Let's go to the detention center first. I feel like that's going to be very important. February 24th, detention center, visitor's room. Hello there, Lana. Lana, Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about the unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have the right to know, Mr. Wright. I'm still feeling like a little bit under the weather. Which is kind of annoying. Don't prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved. Oh, she really means it. Lana. Oh, I can't show her nothing in that way. But you're the witness! You're my witness! What do you mean? I need to ask you stuff! You and your rules. A lot of the revelations were uncovered on the trial today. Not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. At least, you know what? At least it's only 2 years and not 15 years. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. The trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you would always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the matter of the fact is, at 5:15 there was a murder. There was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana, what the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why don't you just tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. She is trying to protect someone, and I guess she's trying to also, like, amend in a way, which is a stupid way of amending. Like, she's trying to sacrifice herself for some reason. We don't know why. It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was connected to the two people that were also detectives back then. The Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. As well as Bruce Goodman and also... Neil Marshall? Not that much. Neil Marshall was a prosecutor. But these three were detectives at that time. Okay. And this guy. This guy was policeman. She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gund cracked together. Chief Gund? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked on crime scenes. Them and Gund, it was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crime before the reports could even be filed. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now, you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes. So you could use that experience in court, right? Gund's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became a chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Well, that's what we're going to do next. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. It's not Drake, it's Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gund, right? Yes. Deputy Chief Gund and I shared the same office and the same investigations. Even at the same office? Interesting. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall walked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. And the first and last time. Without a doubt, Joe Dog was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning, but were desperate for evidence. And that was when his final murder took place, when he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. And now you tell us. Damon Gund and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gund and Marshall left their guards down and fled the room. From there he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gund and myself. Oh, maybe there was some evidence that they wanted to get rid of. Maybe Chief Khan was like, I have evidence on you in my office. And he was like, okay, I need to go to the office and destroy it. That's where they found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Anna. It appeared so. I was filing some papers while Khan and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim. Emma, who had passed out. And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. It was... The fact that the knife is in the back is weird. If you fought against... Oh, well, I guess if they were, like, wrestling, right? Like, Marshall was, like, holding him. I guess that makes sense why the knife would be on the back. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room and just held her. I can't blame her after all her sister must have been through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh? I don't buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone was involved in this incident in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yeah. His actions came to a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he is completely changed. He's now fully into the tax role model. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case might just not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Diamond Gaunt and I shared. The office that Mr. Gaunt now occupied by himself. The chief's office. We should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. And that's also 4 things, so... Or 4 questions, I guess. So it means we're done with Lana for now. Let's go to the underground parking lot for now. 34 of Prosecutor's Office underground parking lot. No one's here today, not even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we've proven in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. Yeah, but like, it might have happened earlier. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case, but instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find out the answer by tomorrow. But what could be missing over here, right? So what model car is it? I think it was called a sedan or a coupe or something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. Mate, Wright and me, we don't know cars, you know? Maybe it's about time I got my driver's license. You know what? At least I got mine. I don't drive a lot. 221 SL9, the SL9 incident. The case I was due for transfer the day of the murder. I never knew. The SL9 referred to the Joe Dark killings. Yeah, bringing that back up again. That's the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. But yeah, we don't have anything over here, I think. The oil drum. Okay, I thought that one was not showing it yet. That's where Miss Star saw the incident. I was thinking when she said she saw Miss Sky. She could have been lying. But apparently he went out to buy coffee for Miss Star. Wait, what? What's that about coffee buying? Where's the security guard anyway? Well, this is something I heard, but apparently they went out to buy coffee. Oh, okay. Look, a door. It won't open. Why is it still closed? I would have imagined they opened it up. Aha, a ladder. There's a step ladder. What's the difference in scientific terms? A step ladder has a step, so that means it can hold itself up. I just realized that. Oh gosh. I just realized that. Oh, I can't believe there should be that long to understand the difference. Don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Wait. We could be doing... Wait. Didn't we find... Must be from Lana. No, my sister isn't the murderer. Just what side are you on? It's not about taking sides. This is about... looking for evidence. You know what? We do have some evidence now. Hey, what the? That's not what I want. I cannot look for it? Come on, man. It's like right there. I want to see if she had the thingy or not. I just wanted to see if wrong button. If I could check for... Oh, interesting. They still show that one down there. Yeah, it's so little blood. Like, that makes no sense. Let's go to Edgy. Hey, Edgy, I'm here. Edgy wasn't here. Where is he? A real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to her falsifying evidence 2 years ago. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Okay. Wait, can I? No, I can't, right? I just gotta use that more often. Oh well, I guess it's fine. Let me get out of here then. Go over here. Police department entrance. Hello there. Howdy, Bambino. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, eh? You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? Should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. So where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go to the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, did you do it? Why do you prosecutors head west? Now, if there was a case I needed to know the truth about it, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting my steak lunch today, eh? So Marshall, could you please have a look at this? Sorry, Bambina, I'm not a patrolman. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk about that one. Okay, he's not gonna... Do you have anything to say about any of these? No, it doesn't seem to be. Okay. The Drake trial. Oh, the Dark trial. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with its broken tip? That was your dog's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound on the victim sustained. Oh. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report it was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us. The scar that the SL9 incident left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. It was one of... You say that, but like, I find it looks a little bit better than you. It might be the fact that in the photo, Neil Marshall, his eye still has a glint, you know? He still has like not a youthful look, but like a look of like hope, of like a future, right? Jake's eye looked dead. He looks like a fish out of water. Which is kind of funny, because he is always about like the desert, then and everything like that, right? The Wild West. It was one of the best prosecutors around. I just had to make detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he, your brother? It was 27 at the time. Oh, you're the older one? It was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor. You mean the king of prosecutors. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for the prosecutors. Mr. Marshall must have been really close with his brother. That day the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't that the same day as... That's right, it was the day of the evidence transfer. Oh, interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have already gone by. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered and the evidence locker was empty. Who could it have been? There was something going on behind the scenes of that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in the tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If you did something to him too, the combinations would have been too suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They? What were you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Diamond Gaunt and Lana Sky. The investigation lead, Diamond Gaunt, and his second-in-command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yep. And Demigod, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. I guess Lana Sky kinda took over Neil Marshall's spot. Being the king of prosecutors, I feel like would have been like a high contester for chief of the prosecutors, you know? She's never been the same, but since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that you mention it, Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Mambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret, it all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story, Piana. Did you enjoy it? It was certainly enlightening. Well, there's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. And that someone is Diamond Gaunt. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be patrolman after today. What did you just burst open? Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. And with that, Jake Marshall is leaving our view. February 24th, police station, criminal affairs department. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. Still the same, only 2 people walking here. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the officers, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, they all actually talk to us. Like every time we go to him, he talks to us. So, well, with the sheriff prosecutor saying that what she did and the decision about what to do, But Mr. Edwolf, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Sir, would like to have a look around Chief Khan's office. You need the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right, you can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I see where Gumshoe gets his unique charm from. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head for the It's like, you can go there. Wait a second. No, you can't go there. Oh, well, we're going there anyway. What is this most villainous looking organ you've put in your office? What? I would have expected that in, like, Karma, von Karma's house. But not in Damn and Gund, what? February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Because he has an organ playing in his music. Oh. Whoa, 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 where am I? The Chief's Office, silly. At least that's what it says on the door. Check out that pipe organ! That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius. I never could remember where C was. Hmm? I let them Gund. Oh, it's you two. Chief Gund! But a paper he was reading on up in his desk. So, radio, what have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy. So I've been swimming in evidence. And also in blood. Whoa, I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Miss Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that evidence. Oh my, how time flies. You're the only one looking like bright about that. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's also from 2 years ago. What is that thing in front of Lana? There's a picture of Lana Neil me. Ho ho. So this is Miss Marshall's brother. Oh, that's the picture they took for the profile pic. It's kind of funny. It's the exact same face. This is Miss Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. Can't quite seem to put my finger on it though. Gund team picture added to the court record. There's the jar on it. Don't look at me. And well, I would like to reminisce all day, but there are some matters that need my attention. I'm going to look up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? Oh, that case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, would like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. No, hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Can we still go in? Looks like we are welcome. Seems like case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gund denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. You mean like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Can I go in here now? Hey, pal. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm just taking a breather. My feet are hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Miss Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Edgy? No. Why you ask? Isn't the fight from both the police department and the prosecutor's office, eh? It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? No, that's basically what it all boils down to. That test for falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edwards has the whole world out of his blood. Ah, yikes. Oh, we can talk with him. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Let's talk then. But why would Edgewolf be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. And then this guy is the guilty party here, isn't she? No, don't say that. Regardless, the prosecutors are responsible for the evidence they present in court, you know? Not only that, but as you know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from all those who don't like him. But now with this, well, there's already so many people who hate him. Oh, in our world. Only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth is not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipes I know for making enemies. Well, not only the fact that he worked with Von Karma, and he's also known for falsifying evidence, and now he's been known for like, oh, his killing has also made a resurgent, you know? Hey Dick, keep out a good work. Yes sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes sir. Gotta take me back to the joint sometime, okay Dick? Yes sir. Since you don't have any problems with enemies, you? Oh well, yeah, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Gumshoe's like the reverse Edgeworth. Everyone loves Mr. Gumshoe. Oh no, that pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack, you know. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier, where the coffee was brewing. I'm genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? Well, the only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack, eh? His final attack, you mean? When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. Me? So it seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma is the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, let's see. Must have, I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's all written up somewhere in there. Powers of recollection never failed to impress me. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Oh, true. We could do that. 4 minutes of, like I made a mistake. I skipped a line because it was like skipping lines for me. So I skipped like a lot of lines. And that was so many important dialogue. So instead, what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to ignore that. Like you guys are not going to see my mistake. And we're going to go ahead and continue with the Gumshoe over here. We still have the dark crimes. I'm not showing him the knife yet. We'll do that afterwards. Right? So let's see. What do you have to say? What do you have to say over here? Joe Dog was 42 at the time of the crime. What is your run-of-the-mill businessman, eh? Businessman? What made him take on serial killing afterwards? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed into an animal. Also, something I gotta do is... Text box. No, that's like... Yeah, that's the transparency. I want that. I did that one. Like, that's what I did to, like, get the 4 minutes done. Is that none? I'm already that slow! Oh, that's for auto mode. Okay, never mind. Because there is a line coming up that's going to be skipping. An animal? He killed the man that witnessed the accident. And then he killed the lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then and so he killed them too. And then, when he was burying the bodies, a jogger came across the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Okay, crazy what happened. What do you mean? It went from just a regular businessman to have killed 5 people in one go. Are you kidding me? What happened? It seems like it was a pretty careless animal, yeah. Of course, it's all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, eh? So he turned himself in? Yeah, but in the middle of his questioning and fled and murdered the final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Doc was arrested on the spot. Oh, it's a good thing that last witness wasn't murdered. Hehe. That last witness, aka Emma. Okay, there you go. Something is gonna pop up next time when we do the final one. Okay, good. Hey, how about this? Oh, that's the... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this could be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you going to do with that? Ever since that case was closed, the knife's been locked away in a locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. What is it? Now I remember what the incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. So, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. Okay, let's go, murder weapon, let's go. This knife. This was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see that it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Well, anyway, we'll take a good look at where the broken off table of knife was found. Oh, take a guess at where it was found. That's what did him in. Oh, where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it, inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. But did it match Doc's knife? Well, you betcha, down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Neil autopsy report added to the court record. Stabbed in the back, died from punctured, hardened lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Do you think, like, someone just took Marshall's weapon and killed Marshall right then and there? Be brutal if yes. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Sure. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should go ask Chief Gant. It's all about money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? So prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked, but we would like to have a look around it if it's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock it. Oh, what? Really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'll be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'll be canned. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card, eh? This was Detective Goodman's. That one won't either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is the only chance of getting into the office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Like the Gant picture? No. Edward's knife? No, it wasn't that. What could it be? Yes, there's only one number left to investigate at 420. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive office number. 777777777. That's 1 7 too many. That's 1 7 too many, Detective. An executive officer. I might just have a hunch. Gant. But like, really? Oh, our lost item report. Very impressive, Detective. You knew what it was right off the bat. Well, I'm a master of misplacement, you know. My master, that's such a cool ring to it. The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here. Wow, a higher power. Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence. But why do I have the screwdriver with me? Can I use it to, like, screw something out or in? What could it be then? It's not the thing that I've seen yet then. You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus. Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to take braces with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? By that jaw, I think I've seen it somewhere. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. It might be the most uninformative detective I've seen. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? How could I have seen that before? Here, in the background. Okay, but it's not that one. No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker. It wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, detective. I believe the real murderer's gloved hand without any fingerprints. Shh! If you come to address me, you'll defend me, won't you? If that happens, I think you'd be better pleading with Edgeworth. Well, Edgeworth is a prosecutor's lawyer, right? I think Pheonix would. Because Gumshoe is such a good guy. Wait, no, not over there. No! Where do I go now? Can I talk with you about... No, not that one. Oh yeah, I can read that one now. The name of the deceased, Neil Marshall, 27, male. Date of time of death, February 19th, between 7 PM and 7:30 PM. Cause of death, a single stab wound piercing hard in the lung. Assessment, died from blood loss in under 10 minutes. Weapon found in wound was missing tip. I wonder if they could have saved him. And that's why Jake is that adamant about it. No, you don't want to see that, okay. Oh, where to go, where to go? Can I show you this? No. That, like, position of the statue is very intriguing to me now. Oh, Edgeworth might be there. Oh yeah, I've not gone in here since I had to save, load my save file. Meaning I didn't even touch any of these either. Which is fine, we don't really need to read through all of this again. I will talk about this one because it's funny that Pheonix Wright doesn't have a car license. Well, I guess in, again, most like big cities, you don't really need it. In big cities outside of America. It's like in America, maybe yes, but like everywhere else in a big city, you don't need one. Let's go to Edward's room then. There he is. Looks like he's writing something. What? What are you doing here? Sure was quick to throw that paper on the ground. Tough day in court, eh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying about. That was another allegation to me. Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Well, let me just go ahead and pick that up. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's go take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him, I'll check it out. Hey, Edgy. Did Detective Gumshoe out on the window there? Oh no, he's about falling to the ground. Hang on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. I didn't even look. Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edward, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edward, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't just been this one. Hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh, I think it's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for something. For Gumshoe. Oh. Oh, yes, that will put him in. That will put him in. Yes, yes, yes. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I've used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. And that's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do erases that fact. But he didn't know, did you? I mean that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. and my responsibility is as a prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuse I might have. Mr. Edgeworth? I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Even Edward can't keep up this kind of bottle emotion for long. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. Mr. Edward, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence, it seems too short. That most lists run twice as long. Half as long as most lists? This is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. And that was really the only thing on my mind at that time. So, say we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seemed strange about it. Oh, I need to show him the picture. Okay. Could you tell us again what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in the ceremony over at the station, right? I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out in the ceremony, now can they? I finished up at the office in the morning, and then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yeah, just odds and ends clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard last time. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. It's really like so many obvious. Oh, it's getting obvious that Chief Gant planned all of this. They say where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently I was caught up in a lot of smoke. I lost sight of the truth. Edgeworth, the others are right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor. But Mr. Edgeworth, you were only doing your job. I've always made my own decisions about what I can and cannot do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself is something I cannot do. Uh-oh, I think it's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. Can I even read what it says? Does that say mill? Or miles, yeah, okay. Due to the recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as a public prosecutor. I really wrote a resignation letter. Maybe the resigning Mr. Edward is cool and concise. Said it wasn't his fault. Someone has to be held responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world. Yeah, but that responsibility means nothing if it's just squids. Well, not everyone sees it that way. To truly take responsibility, you should have to walk the rest of your life for no pay. That's one tough grown-up world out there. Wait, does it have anything on the other side? No, not that again. No, wrong button again. It's like I'm taunting him. It's like, yeah, you wanted to resign, you scrub. But okay, nothing on the other side. That's what I wanted to see. But yeah, what I wanted to actually do is look at this picture that was hanging on the wall of Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. It's missing the tip of the sword. He just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Oh, I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling us it? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. It lost its sword. Yeah, here you can see this the slab that it could slide into. Interesting. I thought it was like the shield was broken, you know? But yeah, it makes so much sense that the... There you go. Wait, we can see! Yeah, this is a bunch of times. Fun karma. Okay, my PS. You can see like Fun Karma every time. Then he lost to Neil, and then Fun Karma again, and then Miles Edgeworth. Interesting. Interesting. Was there now something that we can talk? The King of Prosecutors Award. The award originated from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard the story? Me? Sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Very well. Long ago, in the kingdom of Shu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. I thought I was gonna go like, oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at the loss of words, but it is in our nature to persuade what matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks Mr. Edgeworth, I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given the shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gund. 2 years ago they had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gund. Oh. I'm getting hungry. That's look good. I'm getting so hungry. Wait, what the? Oh yeah, I can only go this way. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Angel. How you doing? Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Oh, I was just talking about food. Don't do this to me. Oh, Miss Star. I guess you started lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? So kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. What? I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but a murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to a mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness? Ensign Lana stabbed Mr. Goodman with the knife, yeah. No matter how much of a past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Miss Stahl's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. The Joe Dog. That's a name I will not soon forget. Well, yeah, obviously. I don't think anyone here is forgetting that name. We traded him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was even more alive than I was then. Or ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake, and he became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye? My sister? The best of the best were put on the SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Yep, of course. Lana and Chief Gund. Of course. That legendary pair was the reason they were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked about how it turned out. You mean with the forging of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dog got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items on the team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. And then Lena Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. And I always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing quite as simple as it appears. Lena Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Yeah, by Gant, obviously. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation while with Lana second in command. They truly were the best. They solved all kind of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He had produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence, you mean? Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. And that's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. What did she have to turn so cold after that? What do you mean by being used? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief, that's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude that there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. Will you listen to me, rookie? It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've ever been. Can I show you, like, this evidence or something? I don't have anything else to tell you. Yeah, none of them are gonna be, yeah. Like, did you know he wants to resign? That'd be so crazy. The only thing I can give you now is a poppy seeds rice head. Talk about cheap. Eat this and maybe you'll be able to tell Black from White in court tomorrow. Are you telling me to get drugs or something? Okay, well, can't go there. Let's go then back all the way over there. Yeah, we need to talk with Gumshoe, don't we? He's gonna allow us to go. Oh, you're back! You're still here? Oh, gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that kind of DJ. I gotta admit your persistency, eh? But my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. Can't be a man neck on the line. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make him change his mind. Did you know that your favorite little guy... Watch this scribble on a piece of paper, eh? No way! Miss Edward can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edwards feels really responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusts us detective to provide him with sound evidence. But we just betrayed him. Detective? No, that's it. I've made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone find out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with just another lost item report. Look at me. No, it's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Miss Edwolf. Depending on how this case turns out, I'll already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Edward's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you. And I'm gonna be right back. Alright, detective. Thank you. And with that, I'm gonna say I'm back. I had to like cut the episode in two. But not for you guys, only for me. Because I had to go eat. And when I say I had to go eat, like I went outside with my mom and dad. So we went outside to eat. But that took me a while. But anyway, we finally got Gumshoe's ID. Meaning, for one, we can save Edgewolf's career, maybe, hopefully. And also finally get inside, what's that guy called? No, I wanted to see this thing, right? Damon Gant, there you go. It's been a few hours, so I didn't remember his name on the top of me head. But yeah, there you go. We got, which was very important, Gumshoe's ID. Look at that bloke. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful bloke. Oh, I love him. Look at him. It's his face. Why do you look like that? I wanted to see his ID as well. Detective Gumshoe isn't very photogenic, is he? Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face. Look, his eyes are half shut. Yeah, and his mouth is half open. No, it isn't. Hey, each of his shirt buttons is off a notch, and he's got a narrow end of his tie in the front. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue. Did they really did him that badly? I can't even get his ID! I can't even get his ID! How mean are they to me, specifically? Let's go. February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Pick, pick. Nice, nice. Let's go. Very important time over here. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's the goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out, eh? Whoa! Oh! Am I just slap Gumshoe? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Don't slap him as well, though. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking, eh? I was just worried something might go wrong. Shock him too. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! No, what did we do? I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, eh? So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now, eh? You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's go. Let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. So why can't we talk with you again? No! I'm sorry what I did to your card. Don't be so negative. Come on, we want you to share your info. It doesn't say anything. Okay, do we have anything? Percent, don't you? Oh, my fooling, I've never had anything useful to share to begin with. God, stay positive. Okay, well, first let's start talking then. That desk on the other side of the room, was it your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. Gant kept that the whole time? For 2 years? Why? On that day 2 years ago. They're not using it now. Nope. It is entirely Chief Gant's office. It practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. It leaves it as a warning to everyone else. It warns us to always be alert. It does so himself at a New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. So ever since Lana left, no one's ever touched that desk? No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who was in here every morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can they? Can't use that. Don't present that. Okay, I can't spray anything. I just wanted to check. There is blood on there. I'm not gonna check it just yet, right? I'm gonna try to like... I thought that was gonna have like some blood on it, but no. Does the... maybe he didn't use the spear of the soldier? Right? Maybe he used the... maybe that's why that thing doesn't exist anymore. Maybe he used the halberd from the trophy. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, right? Why do you ask? You don't think... nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's look around a bit more. Wait, hold on, no so fast, buddy. What is it? Well, someone tells you don't worry about it. It's supposed to stop bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that, eh? Oh, sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gunn might be a subject, do you? What? That's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gunn. So it's finally come to this, eh? What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings just yet. There you go. Ignoring me again. Yeah, okay. Here we see another one of good old Pheonix Wright's silent treatment. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey, this is when Lava and I went to the theme park. Wait, that's the same thing. Okay, there's the window. Look at that giant window, eh? Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside, doesn't it? This is the 15th floor. I know what I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making Detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that, you know? Note to self. Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that. Sure, but like, we gotta keep Gumshoe safe. This was Nana's desk. It sure is tidy. Nana has always been a meticulous cleaner. Sounds familiar. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Well, does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gunn must keep it clean in memory of their partnership, eh? There were the stuff legends were made of. Does it keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? Good question. And there's the big picture with the sword. Oh, the shield and the halberd. It was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gunn to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? I wonder if he would still do it. Saving Lana, that is. Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold, ain't it? Hey, okay, we hear him playing it from the criminal affair department. That's on the 2nd floor. This is the 15th floor of an entire different building. When a chief screws up, the chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours. Oh, what's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except the ringing in their ears. An instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's beside the point. I guess it really does not care. There's a safe over there. Do you think we're gonna have to do another thing over here? Wow, look at this size of Chief Gunn's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two! But the desk he was reading in his desk. Oh, the desk he was reading? And the paper he was reading. I wonder what he was reading. Oh, this looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence. In most of the cases, runs twice as long as this, though. That's the SL9. Oh, SL9 incident. I don't know what Rich was doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence list. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence. The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of that list be doing here? I knew it, the chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear that so. Evidence list was ripped in half, so this is the part. This is all I've got. Oh, then we have another one over here. A list of evidence. Mr. Edwards has the other list. That make a look a little bit more into this. Okay, but first things first. Shall we look at the statue first? This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Oh, sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ and now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? Oh, that's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh, be careful what you say. Who knows, the chief might be hiding in the armor as we speak. I don't think it would fit in there. Even if it did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out, you two. You two guys don't know how scary that guy can be. There's a weird phone over there. I guess it's only to listen in, right? It's not to have any... I'm guessing it connects to like the secretary or something like that. That's outside or something like that. What about the safe? For a safe, that ward is ripe with intrigue. Okay, to say so. Looks like a code needs to be entered in the panel to open it. A 7-number digit. I think I might just know what it is. Input the number. Whoa, do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's... I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Input code. 777 7777. Code confirmed. Access granted. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was it, pal? 7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered that room that day. You mean 777777? That ID number? I think you were 1 7 shy this time. It's gonna only mean one thing. That Chief's Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Yeah, sure. I just... Wait, you know what? Before we do that, I need to save. Because there is still the blood on the ground. Do we... Let me check the blood first. Because I feel like this... Hey, I just bought some of that stuff. Oh, cool. Is that a new type? I've never seen that bottle before. Add 3 inches to your base height. Base height? Hey, let me see that. Looming tall. New and improved growth formula. You mean this can't detect any blood traces? Well, it's not quite the same thing as a luminol. Oh, so that's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face. What do you mean you want to grow even taller, mate? Do you know how tall you are? You look like you're 195 or something. Spray time. I have something in my throat still. But first, let's examine this blood over here. Oh, this area must have been covered in blood. It's from the incident. It must be when Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so the reaction's kind of dull. Can it still take that long? So a murder really did take place here. I don't think so, right? Surely they cleaned that up at least. Oh well, let's go. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a... I was thinking, a shot from a broken cup. Someone looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in there too. It's the rest of the evidence. It's like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth in the hand with a handprint on it and a broken shawl from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case. What the? I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew this kind of sketch here. Oh, that's... Emma drew this. What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I better be quiet about it. Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that? Better not forget about this picture. I wanted to read what the list had for me. It was ripped in half. Son of a gun. But unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck and the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show to the detective. Well... Oh, wait. Present... this thing. Detective Gumshoe, could you take another look at this jar? Oh, I remember when the three of us put that together. Oh, those were the days. Kinda early to be nostalgic about it. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? Oh, that's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, the fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe. No, that one, yeah, that was in the safe. Oh, now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble the fragments. Let's see, let me see that shard. I'll make a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Okay, Mr. Wright, here's some glue. And piece this together again. It will prove Chief Gauntlet was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. What the? Oh, okay, I need to rotate it twice. There you go. It's still weird looking. There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gunn willingly and knowingly hid a piece of the jar in the safe. In other words, he concealed the piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load of this! What is it? Species just attached. It's different from the others. What? There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? It's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gunn hide this in the safe? Blood traces. What could it be about? Look here, it's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here. It looks like blood. The piece the sheep had is different though. The blood stain on the other pieces are just spots. But this one's just a line. This is odd. Can I connect them? That's not a kanji, right? I doubt they're gonna make me have it to draw a kanji. Looks like an M. Still looks way too weird to be a Jong. Still looks like it's like something like meant to stand like this, you know? I thought it would stand like that, but that also looks kind of weird. It's like meant to stand like maybe this? But then why would the blood be on the bottom? Right? Oh, maybe that piece over there, this piece, this is just a broken off piece like this. That would make sense. It looks exactly the same. I guess in that way, in that case, it would be something that just stands like this, or stands like this, right? Still a very weird looking jaw. Because if you look at this one, that's how it stands over here, right? But who would keep it like that? That's what the sheep was reading before. You know, when we first came here? Yep, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off. So Mr. Edwards really was only half the whole thing. Something is nugging me though. Look at the bag of that phone bell. The bag? Yeah, I already checked the bag. It's the painting that Emma did. It's not doing anything special though now. Yeah. What else could I give him that gives me the other remaining item? What was it? A piece of leather. A piece of leather. I would like you... Oh, I know what it is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, detective. Alright, go to town. Jeez. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Oh! Come on, isn't your first time for jokes? Take over that cloth we found in the safe. Oh! I know that. The one with the fan print on it, right? Oh, jeez. Where's your sense of humor? Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Spraying the powder on the cloth. And once they've been absorbed into the print, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told that a million times. Ah, well. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, wait. Okay, there you go. There's the fingerprint, so we just gotta... that doesn't look good. Give him my best shot. Kind of result won't be any good for matching prints. But doesn't look like we would get a clearer result from this point. Let's try a different finger then, yeah. How about the thumb? Oh! I give him my best shot, but it's not clear enough. A middle finger? Are you telling me something, game? Ooh, you are telling me something, okay. Middle finger it is, my boy. Pew, 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 pew. Come on, all the dust on it. Perfect. Is it? No, okay, it's not guns. It's not Mike. It's not Jake Marshall's. It's not Bruce Goodman, not hers. It's Emma? It's Emma's? Was this the shirt that, no. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match! Whose fingerprints were they? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they would be Dark's prints. Psst, hey you, over here! What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to it. Found in Chief's gun's safe. Evidence for something, but what? Where's Emma Sky's prints? Well, was I any help? Of course you were. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, it would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Oh, Chief Cunt! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Oh, fortunately, I'm a man who believes in science. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just when I thought of it, a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat? Me, sir. Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way then, too. Oh, wait, you. The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not licensed yet. You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. Mr. Wright. Look, pal, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, the chief's office is off limits. No, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, don't you? I thought you didn't. You said you didn't care about anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, never would have said it. And I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office. I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? I'm understanding it now. I'm understanding it. The one who killed Dark. Wait. No, but Neil was murdered. Wait, no, what? I was gonna say, like, when these two were, like, struggling to fight, right? I think his weapon fell on the ground. Emma picked it up, and just as he was rushing towards them, they switched, and Neil got then stabbed in the back. Or something like that. That's Edward's weapon. I need to check the other weapon. And then what they've done, maybe, they may have switched out the leather. That's then what this leather is. This piece of cloth. A clear handprint can be seen on the leather cloth. The print belongs to Emma. I think I'll keep this information for myself. It's still a very interesting case, though. I'm going to try to move things over with the chief again. Later, Belle. Please save Emma. That I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. February 24th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in the court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said Adaya was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind the awards. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Okay, now it's my chance to tell her the rest of the story. Why are you keeping quiet? I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, and yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing it because of a certain individual. What an intriguing motion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Emma. I still think it's Damned. Well, Miss Guy? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I guess she's not yet ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable. Now, please tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you've done. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, those are serious offenses. Then why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was Me. Alexis, because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other. Demon Gund. So you intend on accusing Chief Gund? You'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gund falsified evidence in the case. Well, case list. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. I'd love to be like, to see him just being like, instead of like, this jar piece, it's like, this full-on jar that I assembled from all the pieces of the SL9 incident. The last piece being in Chief Gund's safe, mind you. Did you know what those are? The pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person who concealed evidence was none other than Chief Gund himself. And now tell me, why are you trying to take the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's that you've surmised I cannot disobey the chief's order, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Your orders were go down, open his open the trunk, take out the knife from the muffler, which is like the thing that you said, like muffler? And then stab him. Or not even like stab, maybe not even stab him, maybe just like make it look like you're about to stab him, so that Sky sees it. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgewolf's car. Just as I suspected, despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgewolf's car. Yeah. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgewolf's knife? No. When I found the body, this was a knife stuck to it. I knew it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgewolf's knife. That's right, even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. And that's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage in your right hand. Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then, she saw me as I plunged the knife in. Miss Star, huh? Why didn't you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Because that was the weapon that Emma used. Took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't even want it to be opened again. My intention was to prevent that by means whatever possible. Or whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Show Dark case. If wards got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgewolf's exhaust pipe. Right, and then I called my sister. Okay, was a little bit wrong than I thought. To tell her what happened, and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about it. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. She thinks the phone was bugged. The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gund, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Oh, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade on his own. Oh, you mean not wanting the case to die? He decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. I'd already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Very nice. Good that happened. That allowed us to save Lana. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get rid of... I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. The reason behind it. And Demon Gund. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. I was so... what is it called? Oh, it can't be, right? It could be. I'm not sure. There's still like some things that are like what is it called? Like in the dark about things, right? So and yes, it's midnight. I'm really intrigued on like where could this case be going to, you know? Like where are we missing something? And how wrong am I in my theory on how it went down with Emma? I still think like this, I'm wrong in some things, right? Though I'm not sure yet where and how. But I'm pretty sure I'm still wrong in some spots. Anyway, it's midnight, I need to go sleep. So then everyone, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye.